Okay, grade 10s, welcome to Find Out Activity 6.1a. For this experiment, we're going to mix it up a little bit. It's not exactly what it says in the textbook, so pay attention. On this cart that I have right here, you're looking for one piece of tin foil, and you're probably going to want to kind of fold this over to get it into some kind of a matchstick kind of form. Get it so that it's nice and skinny, squish it, or do whatever you need to do to make it more like a stir stick or a stirring rod, something like that. You're also going to need one of these, a test tube rack. See if you can get yourself a larger test tube for this thing and something that will fit in one of these racks where you can actually see what's happening, right? So then what you want to do is, with this test tube rack, put it over at your station. Go ahead and borrow some of the blue stuff. The blue stuff that we have is actually, it's a little bit toxic, so be careful with it. If you get it on your hands, just wash it off. It's copper 2 chloride. What we're going to do with this blue liquid is we want to just put some droppers in there. We want to put some of this blue stuff into the test tube. So go ahead and make sure you've got maybe a centimeter or two at the bottom of this test tube, enough so you can see a reaction. So there's 4, maybe 5 or 6 good shots in there, and you're looking for something that's kind of like that, enough to see what's going on. After you've got that safely in your test tube rack, this beaker should really stay, put it back on the cart. Take your aluminum foil that you have, right? Aluminum is a metal. This is just straight up aluminum foil from your typical Dollar Tree roll. You go ahead and you plop this thing in there. Make sure it gets to the bottom, and if you can't quite get it to the bottom, that's what we have the tweezers for at the side of the room. Get some tweezers and see if you can poke this thing down. You're going to let it sit there for a while, and then you want to just observe what happens to this thing. Okay, so you're just watching to see what kind of reaction that you have. Really simple. Safety-wise, you probably want to wear some goggles. Don't get this stuff in your eyes. And then when it comes to disposal of this stuff, we will go ahead and pour it into my waste container that I have. You'll go ahead and put it into this container when you're done and not down the sink. Okay?